Hello everyone, I'm Vis Destructions. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary, where I talk about things on my mind and in my life. Today I'm coming at you with a different type of video, because today is a different day. Today is actually a new day, because as of uploading this video, today is the first day of orientation for Residency. That's right. Today marks the first day that I'm officially a resident physician. You boys finally got a source of income, albeit a minimum wage, and you boys kind of happy and excited and a little scared. The closing of a chapter in my life, which was med school, and then the beginning of a new chapter, residency. And with this, gone are the days of being able to play Call of Duty almost every weekend and having very low standards set by your supervisors and professors and everything. Now I'm actually going to have to take charge of my own patients, and I'm going to be their doctor. It's kind of crazy to realize, because this is a lot of responsibility. I'm actually going to have big boy, job descriptions and responsibilities and things that I have to do and to say that impact people's lives on a real level. For me, it's going to be kind of work that is day in and day out. Sometimes a means to an end, a means to me becoming a future attending physician or fellow. And I don't know, it hasn't really sunk in for me. It really hasn't hit me that residency is the most formative part of a doctor's training. And most likely it's going to be the hardest part in terms of physical, mental, and emotional stress. So your boy hasn't really braced that. I'm going to work an average of 6 days a week, 70 hours per week for the next 3, perhaps 6 years, depending on whether I pursue a fellowship. And the hours are going to be long. They're sometimes going to be irregular. And, sometimes a lot of weekends, nights, holidays. So I'm a bit scared. I'm a little scared that the, quote, fun, easy times are over. And I've been somewhat dreading this type of life. I know I said this during my medical school kind of video that I will link into the description. But, this is just kind of the jitters that I got 4 years ago, just a little bit more amplified. I understand, however, that this is inevitable, and ultimately I will reap the rewards when I come out of it. Kind of on the YouTube side of things, you may notice that in the last couple of months, the uploads from me have kind of been slowed, sometimes trickling to a stop. I know I've been putting less kind of effort into my videos, and my gut feeling is that this trend will continue, perhaps even exacerbate in the next couple of months. As I've covered earlier, the schedules will be very tight for me, and after work, most likely I will just not have any capacity to invest in YouTube and perhaps gaming in general. I don't really know what the future holds. I really hope that I can, but my expectations are such that I will not be able to do much outside of just activities of daily living and my work. I know I've said this during my commentary video in 2021 at the beginning of my medical school journey, but I was very scared at that time of not being able to work on YouTube. And this time I feel like it's going to be a lot different, because it's actual work and I'm getting paid for it. The schedules are not really determined by me, and therefore, there's a bigger expectation for it, so there's no excuse for me to, quote, leave early and do my own thing. I'm pretty much always on. This is the part of me where medicine is life. There's almost nothing else that I can imagine really doing realistically. There's also another reason, and I kind of took some time to really realize how I'm going to portray this to you and to tell you about it, but I just feel like I'm just not seeing the return on my investment for my videos. The views have not been doing as well. My passion for Call of Duty has declined, to be honest. It's just I feel like, like I've been playing these games for quite a while now, since the pandemic in 2020. I feel like, just people have come and gone. Some people have come and gone. And those who still stay with me, I really cherish you guys. I really appreciate you being here. I feel like in terms of when this happened, it started sometime last year. It took a nosedive late last year and this year. And as you can see on my channel, I've been posting a lot of pump it up content, rhythm game content, whether it be my own gameplays or step charts that I made and put up on Step Prime, for example. I just feel like those particular types of things bring me more excitement these days and are generally more flexible and easier to make. I think that type of content is very niche, so I have no expectations at all for you to like them or even tolerate them. Like, you may find them to be the furthest thing that you'd be interested in, and that's okay. Rhythm games are very unique and a niche hobby. The music in there may not cater to everybody. And so some people don't see the point of pursuing this kind of stuff. And to be frank, I don't really know how much time and efforts I'm going to be able to pour into rhythm games in general. Maybe I have to find new hobbies. Maybe I spend my time differently. Maybe I'll end up just spending time to recuperate from work. And I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I can wrap my head around it. I can say that's okay. And if I kind of let YouTube just languish for a couple of weeks, and, it may come to a point where I actually do that, you guys might actually understand and be okay with it, which I thank you for. So I'm not really sure what the state of this YouTube channel is going to be. I do have quite a bit of content just sitting in my hard drive and on my channel that I will upload and, just take maybe like 5 minutes to dress it up and, write the descriptions and stuff like that, which I think I'll do maybe once or twice a week. I'm not really sure exactly how my schedules are going to work out. But, beyond that, I'm probably not going to produce a ton more videos or a ton of new videos, so to speak, in the coming months ahead. I just got my schedule for the most of the year, pretty much. There's some that need to be worked out, but it looks like, maybe every couple of weeks I have a little bit of a respite, but we'll see. I'm going to keep expectations very low to begin with. I'm going to say maybe like once in a couple of months, maybe I'll sit down, I'll find some time, just talk to you guys, short and quick, make a commentary video, just short updates. I don't really know what it's going to be about. Probably going to be about medicine, but could be about anything that is on my mind. Also going to use that opportunity to get rid of some Moab fail footage that's sitting on my hard drive for a little bit now. But yeah, otherwise I can't really give you an exact kind of, upload schedule or content that I want to commit to, or just even my presence on YouTube. Actually, I think I'll be on YouTube for the most part, just commenting on people's videos. But in terms of my own content, there's no guarantees. So far, I've covered a lot of doom and gloom in this commentary, but maybe it'll turn out to be better than I had expected. I never know, so I'll take it day by day, week by week. What is certain is that I'm very glad to have people like you by my side, cheering me on, which just makes me feel recharged, even just for a little bit, on those days that nothing goes my way. So don't take this video as a farewell, but more of a see you later, I don't really know when. That's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like this video, share this with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you on the next one.
Friendly Moab incoming. Losing C.
I was fucking close, dude. I gotta be close. Good shit, dude. Good shit.
Friendly Moab incoming.
Oh, wow.
Mission accomplished. Good work.